Peace. A hard head makes a soft ass. Discernment is absolutely critical to the success of your growth and development. Fundamentally critical. Self-awareness. The ability to heed the word of people with more experience, loved ones that want to see you prosper and are striving to help to navigate you not to fall in pit holes or pitfalls that's going to stagnate your growth. This sounds so mundane and so simple, yet so many fall victim to this exact situation by not having discernment, not being self-aware, and not listening. Damn. Not listening is mind-boggling how not listening will find your ass in a real precarious situation. Can't stress that enough. How many of y'all know what FOMO is? FOMO. Feeling of missing out. That shit is so detrimental. The feeling of you missing out. So you pursue nonsense. You pursue a feeling like you're going to miss something. That's that ready-made mentality. I need to have X, Y, and Z right now. I'm a big advocate of taking action, of going all gas. However, I know when to pump the brakes though. I had to learn it though. I definitely had to learn it. I think this is something that we all go through as we grow. It's the young and the old, and I'm the old. Being tired, scary, slow, out of touch. The young, I'm turned up. I got my whole life to live. I'm going all in. I know better than these old motherfuckers, right? That's been going on for as long as time. However, if you don't make it through the missteps, boy, you will be so fucking sick. You will be sick. Sick if you don't make it through the missteps. The missteps can be life altering and have you completely thrown off. Or have you thinking like, I don't need this fucking life. This life is trash. Off decisions that you made. For context, let me say this. I'm not a big fan of John Gotti. I will say this though. When my man got all that time, and I'm going off the top of the head, don't take it for verbatim, but something to the effect of when he got all that time, my man was like, this is what we do. We don't rap, we don't roll. This is what we do. This is the life we choose, and we accept the consequences. Now, I'm mature enough to separate my disdain for whatever. However, I still will acknowledge being accountable for actions. And that's when you young and you don't actually understand how detrimental the missteps could actually cost your ass. And then later down the line, you want to blame a whole plethora of different reasonings while you find yourself in a fucked up situation. So how do we circumvent the pitfalls when we feel the FOMO, the feeling of we missing out, and we want to participate, we want to be out there? How do we gain discernment and being self-aware? It's $1 million question. To say that somebody has the absolute science to how to do that, I'll call cap. Bullshit. There's no science to it. However, people that I give advice to, people who I mentor, I always tell them it's a leadership quality. Leaders lead the way. Leaders don't follow. Now, if you just all the way on and you just cooked and you being a leader that's leading to an abyss of nothingness to where you gonna pay the cost, that's another whole subject. I'm not talking to y'all burnt out ass niggas. Nah. If you want to live prosperous, have some level of success, have kids, see your grandkids, and to be a civilized individual, you will definitely need to learn how to lead. And I'm not talking about leading people. I'm speaking of leading yourself. You have to be a leader of yourself. We all know right and wrong. We absolutely know the difference between right and wrong. Boys in the Hood, classic movie. When Doughboy and those other jokers picked up, what was that dude's name? I don't remember what Cuban Gooding Jr. name was in Boys in the Hood. But when they picked him up and they was going to retaliate, he said, "Let me out. Let me out the car." Initially, he got in the car to go put that work in. But after they bent a couple of blocks, he was like, "Let me out. Let me out." And Doughboy pulled over and let him out because he knew that he wasn't on that time. However, it may seem he was a punk ass nigga. That's a trait of leading yourself. If that isn't who you are, then don't try to make that be who you are. Because when you have to deal with the consequences and that isn't who you are, it probably will turn out to be a written check that your ass can't cash. I build that this is making sense. I want to share my thoughts, stream of consciousness I'm going to build on, that I wanted to build on. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, man. Let me know how you feel about discernment and self-awareness. I bring them up kind of regularly because they're absolutely instrumental toward your own growth and development and your own success in this thing we call life. It's the video, man. Peace.